We begin with a story you will only see on Western Mass News. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Sarah Gurnelli. 2 weeks ago, we told you the story of a South Hadley man who was rescued by a Good Samaritan after breaking his neck at Misquamicut Beach in Rhode Island. Today, he spoke exclusively with Western Mass News reporter Sabrina Riley for the first time since his accident.
Gary Parmenter is back home with his family and walking, something that in itself is a miracle. But what makes this story even better is that through social media, he's been able to find his Good Samaritan.
To go from doing one of your favorite activities to drowning to basically being paralyzed to sitting here giving this interview is just another feeling I can't describe.
2 weeks after a near-death experience left him temporarily paralyzed, Gary Parmenter is recovering at home, surrounded by loved ones. He tells Western Mass News he was body surfing at Misquamicut Beach in Rhode Island when a large wave pulled him under, breaking his neck.
Things were not looking good at all, and I just told myself, I tried to swim again, couldn't move my arms, legs, nothing would move. So I just told myself, if I can only get to the surface again randomly, all I can do is yell help as loud as I could. Unfortunately, someone heard me. Within a half a minute or so, I felt someone pulling me out of the water saying, "It's okay, buddy, I got you. It's okay, buddy, I got you." Talk about music to my ears.
Thanks to the help of that Good Samaritan, Gary was able to get care needed to regain full mobility, something his doctor says is a miracle.
He told me, "I've seen enough of this that I think I can tell you have a pretty prognosis." He says, pretty good prognosis. He says, "I think I can also tell you, you may be in the 1% of people that recover fully from this." And, I have to realize I'm going to take a step backwards to take two forward, and it's going to go like that for a while. It's not going to go straight uphill. It's going to kind of go like this.
With his recovery looking promising, the Parmenter family turned some of their focus to finding Gary's rescuer. Thanks to thousands of shares on Facebook, the two men were finally able to connect.
My daughters gave Don's daughter my contact information, and Don called me and said, is this Gary? And I said, yes, it is.
A conversation that left Gary's wife, Catherine, in tears.
I didn't really break down and cry until the day Gary talked with Don Goryet. If Don had not stopped and listened again for Gary's second cry of help, my husband would be dead. So it means a lot to meet him, to thank him.
The two plan to meet face-to-face later this week and have invited Western Mass News to be a part of it, so stay tuned for that. In studio, Sabrina Riley, Western Mass News.